I'm not a hack, but I'm a hack. If I go put new tires on these, I'll break them all down and paint them properly.
Alright, John and I didn't film an opener, so this is your opener. We're getting wheels and tires all straightened out. John and Dad went and got some new ones.
Yeah, they're non-split rim.
That was the problem. So they went and got 6 new ones. We swapped them out, good, bad, the ugly, whatever. You'll see it. So, alright, Darian has to work an extra day this week. We got some new wheels and tires for the 74 Ford. They were just not what he wanted. He got a set of 6 for $100, just a couple miles away. He's proud of them. He's excited. So I'm gonna clean them up like he asked. And we'll switch and swap them for which ones we want, which ones we like better later. So alright, I'll show you the side by side of one half done compared to the other half not done. Oh, that's got quite the cake going on in there. Look at that valve stem. Oh no. So obviously I'll flip the other ones over, but get back to it. Alright, other side, pressure washed up. I got the tires cleaned up, but I want to show you the difference between what we got on there and what we got. So we're going to be moving over and back into where it was last week. I will not be moving it on my own because we all saw how great I am with I need to turn that off, it's spooking me, with a clutch. So I'm gonna wait for John to do it because he's much more practiced than I am. I haven't been driving much lately. It's bad. So maybe you'll see that, maybe you won't. What do you have?
Squeegee.
Why?
So I can see.
You got a windshield wiper? Windshield wiper it?
Yeah, I gotta do the inside too. slipped off the clutch at the end.
That's fine. The gate will close. You can stay this far back. It's just gonna go back in its spot.
I was gonna hit the Audi, so.
Yeah, no bad reason for being cautious. That's all right. Let's go close the gate so the rolly dog don't get out.
Yeah.
We got ourselves some working room.
Yeah?
Geez, leave me some room so a man could work. You ever heard that one before?
You're not a man, so it's fine.
Darian says that one all the time.
Yeah.
I'm a gentleman.
We gotta take the seat out.
Oh, security.
Yeah, so no one can steal it.
See if we can get this done before the beast bursts to life. I don't know if it's on, the air compressor.
We'll find out. Are the wheels off the ground?
Nope, you can hear the rubber cracking though.
I didn't know what that sound was.
It's the rubber.
Okay, well, if they're not off the ground, we're out of air pressure.
Great, you gotta turn on the compressor.
Okay.
Yeehaw.
Time to go the rest of the way. Dang, twin I-beam suspension. Is it off the ground yet?
Nope. Yep.
This thing has way too much ground clearance. Hey, now I gotta remember which way is the right way.
Well, if you tap, 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 you can see which way. That's righty-tighty. I could tell that from here.
Uh-huh, I could tell that too.
What size is it?
Well, it says 1 in the 16th. That's probably wrong, but it fit right.
1 in a 6. That's probably what it is, if that's what it says, Jonathan.
Well, no. Like, on the lug nut, it fits nice. So.
I'll tell you what, it smells like rat turds and rust.
Oh, good. That's 90% of what this is.
That's the name of my band.
That's 90% of what this truck is left. Come on.
Oh, come on, you gotta kick it.
I'm not gonna kick it.
Kick it!
I'm gonna end up getting a 1-ton truck tire on my foot if I do that.
The tire weighs a ton?
No, a tire that comes off a 1-ton truck.
Okay, but there's 6 of them, so how do you divide 2,000 by 6, Jonathan?
With math. Wow, whoever put that one on really wanted it to stay there.
I would sure hope you'd want it on there.
Oh yeah, that's on the power setting. Oh no, that's stuck there.
Well, here's a tip. Put it back on there, reverse it.
I know how
to do this. Give it a little
this.
tap tap. Could you tell I'm my father's daughter?
Let's see if any of the rest of these come off.
Yeah, that one looks loose.
Let's how these rims are set up so that they can be dualies on the back as well.
Looks loose. It's loose!
Whoever put these ones on didn't use oil. The other side looked like they oiled them.
Okay, fancy pants, you can put them back on however you please.
Well, and then they don't get rusty and then they don't suck like that one did.
You know what? Instead of oil or grease or Loctite, we could put some RTV on there.
Well, I guess we're gonna get a long bar and stand on it. Well, you're heavier than me, so
this is true, but I got the balance of a toddler.
The truck will help you balance. You put your hand on the hood.
A drunk toddler.
And then you stand up on it. Anyways, I gotta go get a breaker bar. The wheel will turn anyways.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Alright, you wanna open that door and put your hand on the brake pedal?
Not even a little bit.
Well,
get a brick, baby!
This ain't coming off. Help, I'm locked out.
Oh no, it's not like you could unlock it. Being bested by a door.
Oh no, it's because the door drops down a little bit and catches
Oh,
somewhere in there.
it's the door's fault.
No, I'm just dumber than the door. Alright, put your hand on that brake pedal.
Doesn't seem like it's a choice. Which one's the brake pedal?
The clutch.
Oh.
You got it?
No.
Well, that's unfortunate. Get it.
Part 2, Le Cordon Bleu. I'm filming a mirror.
Ouch.
Did you rack your shin on a breaker bar?
No. I racked my hip on the the bungee cord that holds the gas tank in.
Oh, the one you put there?
Yeah, the wheel's turning. All right.
Okay, good morning. Yesterday, the kids, I had to work, had to get called into work. Anyways, I don't know if they told you. Did you guys tell them about the tires? Did you tell them what we were doing?
Maybe. I don't remember yesterday.
So what we did, let me show you an example of a split rim. We did some changing around here. This is the whole point of this excursion. Okay, split rim Ford. You guys know what I'm talking about. There's the split. This is the wheel that comes off. They were old, all 6 of them. Well, 5 of them we had. We had an odd man out. We're split. I found these Marketplace Ford wheels. The kids showed you they were screwing around with them. I'm going to paint them before we put them on. I have 16.5s for the front, and then I have a set here for the back. Yes, the rubber doesn't match. I wasn't overly concerned about rubber at this moment. I was concerned about getting rims that were non-split. This one is a bad tire, so he can become our spare, but he's a good rim, so we'll keep him. I mean, how many miles are we going to actually put on this truck? Don't know. I ended up paying around $16 a wheel. That was $100 for 6. So we're going to work on getting these off today. Underneath here, disc brakes, of course, I've mentioned that. They turn hard. Everything's old. I probably should, on down the line one of these days, pressure wash under here, clean, get the farm dirt off of it. This line, I'm sure, is a problem. The steering in that isn't too bad because it really didn't do a lot of road miles. It just did field miles. So we're going to get rolling on this. Let's buzz these off. Here you go, camera boy. You can take over. Let me find my impact gun. Where did I leave it?
Is it in the shop?
How can I lose stuff? Probably over here on the other side.
Oh, maybe.
So we'll start over here because we're over here.
Alright.
Last night after work, I got some penetrating spray and put on here. So hopefully we'll have a better
go of it.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have a better go of it. Wanted to look at the brakes too. Okay, well that one's gonna stay for a while. Yeah, that first one.
Yeah, 4 of them do real nice taking off.
And what probably happened is somebody at a tire store used a big deal on it, you know?
Smoky.
Yeah, they're hot. Oh, we're back to where we began. Let's go to the easy side, John. You weren't kidding about 4 and 4.
4 of them will come off. And let me guess, it was every other 4.
No, it really wasn't, but you didn't get the camera down there, so you'll never know.
I can go back and look.
Yeah, we're going to have to get out our heating torch. Oh, I haven't broke it yet.
Yeah.
Oh, my wrist is getting tired, John.
Weird.
My ears are hurting, John.
Yeah?
Put that sucker on pause.
Well, I'm showing them the other wheel.
Let's get some heat going. And why is this one touching the ground? Not quite. Okay.
I told you, it's not quite. Alright.
Grind her down here. Yeah, I don't think I cut it all the way off. See, it's still boogered right there.
I just hit the rim real hard with a sledgehammer.
I turn it over. I can now.
So pretty much you welded it together.
Well, no, I just didn't cut all the nut off. But we'll get her. We'll get her. I don't know why I'm trying to save the rim. I'm just going to throw them in the dumpster anyways.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you turn on my oxygen there, Johnny? That look. Oh, you can turn off the oxygen. Oh yeah, that'll do it. There she goes. All right. There she goes.
Yeah.
Fix or repair daily.
Yeah.
Split rim, split rim.
Oh, that was nice and clean tires.
Full of mud, huh? Slide that one up. Let's get this one off.
Oh, now the truck will be like it's
What?
got 6 more horsepower.
Look at that one. This one's flat. Can you believe that, John? We was driving around with a flat tire.
Oh, weird. It's like the truck sat for 20 years or something.
Yeah, so we'll have to. Well, when we inspect the brakes, we'll whale this one out of here and make sure the others are good.
Yeah.
Let me get these out of the way. These are going in the dumpster. Unless somebody on the internet wants them. But you know, if you were restoring a truck and you wanted those, I would be happy to give them to you.
You got 4 good ones.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Well, there's 5 because that one was already missing.
Well, no, 4 good ones because you got into that one.
Nah, barely. It would work. Look, it's barely screwed up.
Yeah, you just hide that one then behind the other one.
Oh, behind the lug nut? Good idea.
I was saying behind the other rim. You have that inside rim.
Those are heavy.
Weird.
Being a trucker is a real job.
It's like they're full of half a ton of mud or something.
Oh. Let me put my hat on straight. Let's get set up over here.
What, you don't want to be one of them cool kids?
My cool days are over. What you got now is nothing but work left. So I got 4 on this side.
Yeah, you still got 4 on there.
Well, let's do it. All right. 4 have been heat treated, 4 have been non-heat treated.
No?
Split rim, split rim.
Dirty split rim.
Just make a pile of junk here, John. Put it right in the walk path? No.
But that sounds like a great idea to me.
What is this in my way?
I was using that to hold the camera.
Oh, where can I put these for a year and a half?
I think we found a spot.
Well, I was going to break these down and scrap the metal and the rubber. I might put them out by the road just as free for somebody.
Yeah,
Free for me. Well, these are still good if you had a farm truck, which this is what it was, but now we're trying to make it back non-farm trucky. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? I think we're gonna go paint the other
rims since we
wheels. Like phase 2. If you look at the brakes, paint all this. That's a big job. You know, we should probably look at getting some like Rust-Oleum in a can with a brush versus aerosol, because I just don't think aerosol is going to work. We need to pressure wash this, wire brush this, paint all this jazz. I think I might. Come on back, camera. Tell me what you think. Me and John have been round and round on this flatbed. I think that we should shorten it up to here. Like this overhang is too long, and we should put it back to here, because then you can make a nice plate for the back for the trailer hitch and everything. Because right now you can't really hook a trailer to it with this mess in here. We're not going to let it dump. We're not going to use the 5th wheel plate. And then I think if I'm going to do that, I might pinch this in. Give me that camera, I'll show you what you see up there at the edge. I might just pinch this in a little bit. Yeah, from there back to about where this is, and just pinch that in a little bit so it's aerodynamic. That'll make a difference, John. Aerodynamic.
It'll make this from 10 miles to the gallon to 11.
You wish. And then maybe we'll put a headache rack on it or find something. Then we'll look at wood. It was $300 for wood, and frankly that would be more than I wanted to spend right now on a truck that I don't know what I'm doing with it yet. Okay, so let's talk about that. Here, hold the camera up. Again, I've mentioned this. If anybody sees something in my yard they want, nobody has really, well, one guy did, but we never discussed price because, you know, you heard my negotiation. If you see something you want, throw out a price. You know, everything I have a title for. This one not quite yet, it's in the mail, but anyways, if somebody's interested in some of this stuff, I'll make a deal with you. I like getting them. You know, it's working on them that I'm having trouble with. Look at that brake. You think it's full of rust, John?
I don't know.
Yeah. Dana 70, open differential. So, Dana 70. How do you know, Darian? Well, it says 70 right there. I don't know, is that focus? Anyways, Dana 70. And when you check, this was pushing forward, that one's rotating back. Open differential. Anyways.
What about a limited slip? What would that do?
Same thing as a locker. Anyways, let's get painting on this thing. This video is long enough. Okay, so I'm not a hack, but I'm a hack. If I go put new tires on these, I'll break them all down and paint them properly. This is just so it looks better in my yard.
Yeah, because so many people care about how your yard looks.
Well, I care. Believe it or not. We do need to do some more hauling junk away.
Oh, but then when you need a Subaru radiator that's clogged, what are you going to do?
Go buy another new one. Leave the old one on the fence for 10 years. I gotta go to the other side of the table, John.
Yeah?
Yeah. This is some video I don't think anyone's ever gonna see.
Hey, you never know.
It's boring.
Everything's boring if you think about it.
Yeah, everything?
Yeah.
Mary pressure washed these. She said she did.
Yeah.
We got video proof of it, but did she turn them over and get both sides?
I don't know.
These are our fronts. And yes, they're a different size. So obviously there's room for improvement. I always leave room for improvement on my projects.
Well, yeah. If you did it right the first time, how would you keep working on it?
Now, to be honest with you, I'm not really into this truck right now. This is more of your year. You're into this truck. I can't decide. I don't have a direction, so therefore I'm floundering. I'm making a video just to be making a video, John.
Yeah?
No, that's not all true.
It's only mostly true.
Well, I mean, at some point you got to do something with the truck. It runs too good to take apart and scrap, but it's not too good to do what we want with.
Runs too good to take apart. Its body's too rusty to do anything with.
To restore. I don't have the parts to make a hydraulic bed.
You don't.
But it would be excellent for hauling junk and garbage and scrap. And so I've stacked these up this way so that we know which way to paint them.
Yeah.
So let's.
Instead of just painting both sides.
Yeah. Like I say, I'm not committed to
to any of the colors, any of the tires, any of the...
I'm just doing a backyard rebuild. You know why? Because I'm in the backyard.
And you have a can of spray
Look at
paint.
that junk. I don't think that cleaned very good. Well, you know, I don't know what they look like before.
Some of these are packed with mud, like those.
Well, in that case, then they look excellent.
Yeah, I just can't remember which ones were.
Am I getting silver paint on the tire behind me?
What? No, not at all.
Oh, excellent.
Of course you are.
Shoot.
Oh no.
You fail to plan, you plan to fail. John, guess what?
I don't think anybody will care that you have oversprayed on old tire.
I've failed to plan here. Because you'll see this part through.
Again, the truck. Have you seen the rest of the truck? It's not a prize peach here.
So John Prine, he's a singer, passed away during the COVID era. My father-in-law turned me on to him. Thank you, Ralph. There's a song, and the lyric basically goes, it's talking about him and a girlfriend or wife. He says, "Baby, we're the big door prize." You know, when you said prize peach, it's like, that's it. We made it. We're it. And it's a cute lyric. Ralph, if you were watching the video, maybe you could put a comment on what song that is. John Prine. I don't know. Anybody else knows John Prine? We're the big prize. We're the big door prize. I'll look it up later. It was on his greatest hits album and stuff. He was a musician. Not my generation, but I understand music. This one is so horrible that...
Weird. It's like we took it out of the truck like 5 seconds ago. It was that wheel.
I'm gonna have to get a rag and rag that.
What? No. I think that's clean enough. Go again.
My hackery level is a dirty rag on a dirty tire. That's where I will do. I was watching a guy the other day. He was painting a truck, you know, and he was in Missouri, this fella, and he's painting his truck, and he wasn't intending to paint the bed. He was just going to paint the cab. And he goes, you know what? This paint's good enough. I'm going to do it all right now. He just started going. And I thought, yeah. You know, if I had some, oh, I do. Hold on. I got a.
You got a leaf blower to get it?
Hey, don't ruin it for him.
You use it in every video. Oh, we should do a compilation of you using the leaf blower.
Say hello to my little friend.
Hello.
Oh, look at this. It can even do down here. Rebuilding. You're supposed to that far on the internet where now a leaf blower constitutes as rebuilding brakes. I mean, we were using brake clean forever. Rebuilding. Can of paint. Rebuilding. Is it now? Are we finally to a leaf blower as rebuilding? I wonder how all that mud gets down in my drain and clogs it up.
I don't know, but don't you have part of a snake stuck down there?
No, I got it out, but yeah, it's clogged. I gotta get a bigger, longer snake.
You get one of them pressure washer attachments.
Yeah, well, you know, maybe in the summer when you're not doing anything, you can do that for me. We're beating the rain, John. We're beating the rain.
Yeah, the rain that's, well, you can see it on the tire.
I watched a fella this morning on a YouTube channel. I watch a lot of YouTube, right? Obviously. But I don't know anybody that has other YouTube channels personally other than the stuff I watch. But, this guy was in Washington. He was on the other side, way over, almost to Idaho. He was dealing with old Chevy trucks. I don't know the name of his channel, but he talked about coming over towards the Seattle-Tacoma area to get one of his projects, and the vines and the wetness and all that. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. You know, I don't think it'll be as much of a problem to paint the dirt on this one.
No, we just
the
washed
rubber
that off. Oh, you know what we need is we need to get one of those kids that does graffiti on the train cars and some of the beautiful murals, some of them. We need to get that guy on here because he won't be making these kind of mistakes, John.
He also wouldn't paint it one color.
Well, I'm not that gifted yet.
I'm sure you could figure it out.
You know, I just take my wire brush on a grinder and I'll just do around the edge.
Oh, sand the tires smooth.
I watched a guy years ago, wanted the white wall tire, so he just ground all that off. And I'm like, what a hack. I guess they're white underneath. Who knew? Okay, let's get this one out of the way.
So wait, he ground the
rubber, the outer rim off, because apparently there's white underneath on a white striped tire.
Yeah.
That one has air in it.
Yeah, some of these do.
Well, there's 6 of them. You don't need all 6 of them.
Well, that was the front tire on the truck anyway.
Yeah, I bet it's still new. Did you see any dates on these ones?
No, I didn't look, and you're covering it with paint.
Right. Yeah, it's because I'm preserving the history of the wheel. I'll tell you a story. A painting story. Years and years and years and years and years ago, I mean, before you were born, I was working at this place, and these guys, it was a construction job, and these guys were told, go wait over there, your crew's not ready, you guys go wait over there. And one of the guys was super motivated, and they had an old dump truck there, and so he cleaned the wheels and painted them just like we're doing, but he left them on and painted them. And pretty soon that old dump truck that had nasty wheels a few minutes ago is rolling around with these clean wheels, and the boss looks out and goes, who has time to paint these wheels? Everybody's busy. What's going on? So they came and found the guy who painted him. He goes, well, I just had a few extra minutes. I was trying to be proactive. And they said, you were screwing off. And they let him go. And you know why they let him go? Because he was told to stay where he was told to stay and wait while he was waiting. Instead, so no good deed goes unpunished. I don't know the man. It's just a story I heard. But sometimes you draw attention to yourself, John. You need to lay low or whatever. Do what your boss tells you. And he told you to go wait. Next thing you know, you've brought attention to yourself, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's like they say, statistically, red cars get pulled over more than other cars. But if you guys have noticed, all the cars today are silver, white, or gray. So do they never get pulled over?
No.
No, they do? Okay. Let's change to black. I really should have cleaned more of that stuff. Whatever. Always turn your cam like that.
Trying to spray me in the face with that?
A little bit. Where'd my Walmart sack go?
Under the table.
Oh. So in my sack, I brought some primer for these. But frankly, I'm not going to do it because I'd have to take the tires down, and I'm not doing that. And I got this satin for underneath. But I really don't want to do underneath yet because I didn't pressure wash. But for the video, I wanted to paint all of this part you do see. This is brown.
Yeah, you picked brown. That is brown.
What? Dark walnut?
How did you not read the can?
That looks black.
Your eyes are bad. We had a green couch you thought was brown.
It's Mary's fault. She's the one who helped pick it out. Okay, it's brown walnut and silver, not black. That looks nice. That's classy. It's kind of like rust colored.
Oh, nice. Paint the rust colored. God,
Yeah, what are you doing here with your life? Shut up, John. Oh, we really should get that dirt off of there. And that lug nut. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life?
Oh, don't worry. You'll be back painting it like next week.
Well,
again.
I'm going to be taking that whole axle out to...
So then why are we even painting it? Why are we even painting the bottom of your shoe as well?
Oh, I like that. John's shoes don't mean nothing to nobody.
I'm sure somebody cares about their shoes, like those guys with the Air Forces.
Air Forces?
Yeah, there's an expensive like Nike shoe or something.
Whoa. Who messed up these threads?
I wonder who.
Usable. None of this is usable material now.
Well, yeah, you're gonna have to repaint those again. Unless you want brown against the black background of the frame. Or are you gonna paint the frame brown?
Maybe I'm going to paint it John Deere yellow. Gross green.
Well, no, that looks stupid.
You should have put those lug nuts on for me like you did up front.
Oh yes, let me touch those scalding hot lug nuts.
They can't be worn. 2 hours in a row.
It hasn't been 2 hours. It's been like 20 minutes.
See, this is what the problem is it doesn't turn very good. I think that hose is no bueno.
I think there's a lot of this truck that's no bueno. Here, let me show you the passenger floor.
It's the see-through model. Glass bottom boat stuff, John.
Oh, is it the,
See where you've been.
Yeah.
Walnut.
Hey, if you get one of those, you know, extended arm, like,
Walnut paint. That looks black.
well, you're just blind.
What color is that, John?
Here, let me ask you, what color is this right here?
Obviously, it's walnut brown.
Okay, and what's the side of the truck color?
Walnut brown. What color is this?
Brown.
Yeah, so what the guy was the... What color is that? It is literally rust in a can. So I just faking all this patina, John. I just faked it. I just faked it.
Yeah, you just faked all that.
Yeah. That's from a guy's arm doing this all these years.
No, this part is. This part is from him opening the door from the outside.
I thought you were going to get that seat out of there for me yesterday.
Couldn't figure it out.
Man, this truck belongs in a wrecking yard. How
Put it
many
there.
How many times have we seen better trucks in a wrecking yard than this one?
Oh, quite a few times.
I
I
wonder-
even saw an extended cab version.
I wonder if there's one down the wrecking yard that's got a decent headliner we can pull out.
I'm sure there's one with a decent cab we can pull out.
I don't want to do all that work. I mean, it's like 4 or 5 more bolts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It'll be easy to take the seat out once the cab's gone.
Yeah. Well, then we need a new instrument cluster, but you know what?
Yeah, the whole new cab.
All right.
Have all that.
I don't know what Murray's going to do with this video. Hold on. Put that on pause. I'm looking for bug spray. Headlight restore. You ever seen that guy on the internet, John, that goes, what? No way.
What? No way.
Foggy stuff there. Let's try it. Oh, made a mess. You have to come to the other side so you can see me.
Me indoors.
What? No way. It's actually working. It's not perfect.
I can't see it working from here.
Well, you're dumb, because it is. I can see that the gas gauge is empty now.
Oh, weird. It's like neither of the tanks work. Or even hooked up. Nah, we should get a digital gauge, the classic air stuff, so we can have heater and air
You
conditioning.
guys have
in
been
here.
watching Derek down there in Tennessee. He's doing one of these trucks, 79, I think, but it has a similar thing, and he just put a whole bunch of stuff into his. But he's giving that truck away. At these crazy prices, we should be giving this one away, too. Oh, okay, here's my sales pitch. I don't have stuff to sell, but anyways, I've noticed a lot of the people who do YouTube videos now all got t-shirts and stuff. I don't care. Anyways, my sales pitch, I need to get to 1,000 subscribers, and you guys can help me do that. Every time you watch one of my videos, let's do an experiment. If you've seen it through to the end, whatever, likes, dislikes, all count. That helps the AI move forward. So if you've watched this video, hit the thumbs up like button, hit the down thumbs dislike button. It doesn't matter. The AI computer, it doesn't care. It's going to show your video from interaction, not from lack of. The worst that'll happen is people watch the videos and then there's no response, and then the computer goes, well, I guess nobody was interested, because the ones that people share, comment, subscribe, like, all that, do it. But we're going to try an experiment. Mary was telling me the other day, the dislikes are also get forward. So if you guys want to go ahead and click the like or dislike button, I don't care. You don't even have to tell me. It's not going to hurt my feelings. I'm just doing it to see if it actually helps the algorithm to be picked up by more people. Look how nice that headlight stuff is working on this, John.
Yeah, you can see it through the camera now.
$30 worth of headlight restore on a $200 truck. I mean, what a deal.
Oh yeah, totally. You know, once you keep spending money, it would have just been cheaper to buy a good one.
Yeah. Hey, but if you didn't really build it, is it really yours?
Yeah, because you paid the money for it.
Oh, brilliant. What do you think it's going to do to that shifter knob?
One of two things. Either work or it doesn't.
Man, it's doing good on this plastic.
Don't worry. Once the stuff dries out, it'll go back to what it looked like.
Perfect.
Just like how it does with headlights.
It's like overeating calories. It doesn't hurt anything because the next day you start over.
Not really.
Oh yeah, restored. Check that out.
Oh, yeah, now you can put this in a museum.
Yeah. You know where this would look good, John? There's a mining museum outside.
Outside.
A farm museum is an outside display.
Yeah, but this one runs.
Yeah, well, it's better than most. All right, let's
It's better than the ones that got scrapped already.
let's put those tires on. The paint's dry enough for us. Yeah, that looks good. Make sure you get a good view of that. That's the highlight of this
Today.
experience. Yeah.
So how's it going?
Well, it's going all right, I guess. I don't know why all these lug nuts are screwed up.
Something like they were really hot a few minutes ago.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll probably end up. If we end up driving this truck, John, we're going to end up replacing all these studs and stuff, anyways. And so, yeah, okay, so to answer the questions, we've been tomfooling around, goofing off, whatever. It's Saturday. We're not vested in this project right now, but what we are is we got good rims now on tires that we can move it around in the yard on. That's really what we got. The tires were a bonus. They're just there. I know I did a horrible job painting them. But it was $5 for a can. It'll look better and it'll keep the project going. And so I guess the moral of the story is if you got a project that's kind of stalled out, do something on it is better, you know. You know, if I go to sell this truck half finished, at least now the parts are all together, right? I've got somebody could come and, you know, get these tires serviced, which means replaced, with good tires, you know. There's a lot of little things to do on this, and frankly, I haven't had time. I've been so busy, and YouTube's one more thing that I'm doing, you know. I want to make sure I try to keep a video, because I know that there's a lot of people that are paying attention and watching, so this
Remember,
is
lefty tighty, righty loosey.
only on this one axle. Oh yeah, she's on.
And only smoking a little bit.
Well, that means it's working.
Well, that one was so much easier comparatively.
What's that Oklahoma guy say? 7 wouldn't have holded it, 8 never would have, or some shit like that. Some item like that. Does it look all right? Hey, they're about the same height.
They look about tire.
That one inside one is flat, so.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's put one of the front ones on.
Luckily, it's the inside one. You'll never know.
No, I mean, it's just it needs air. It's not flat because of any other reason. Let's take my black nuts off here.
Yes.
You can tell these are black because of the way they were.
You can tell they're black because they're walnut brown.
Why are they sticky?
Oh, weird. It's like you painted it 5 seconds ago or something.
Yeah, just think just imagine the things you could do if you were a patient person.
Yeah.
Yeah, what we need to do is buy a set of brake pads, probably a set of
Calipers,
hoses, master brake cylinder, you know.
Well, no, the brake cylinder works.
Well, actually,
the rest of it.
Yeah, I should take this one off too. Yeah, the whole thing is, it's all function. I mean, the brakes actually work. It's just, I think that hose is giving me the resistance. Don't take that. That's the spare, John.
Don't take that one. It's junk.
These felt like that, man. Oh, yeah.
One of them did.
This is a pretty good tire, really.
Oh, yeah.
There's no cracks down in it, nothing.
I'm sure they replaced those first.
Well, that's why we're putting them on the front, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody likes going straight out into the woods. You bring me my impact gun and my oil.
Your Earl?
Oil.
Oh, they're over here.
Yeah, I left them right there.
Here's your Earl. Hand warmer.
Oh yeah, if you do it just right, you can spray it on your foot.
Ah, you're very skilled.
Oh yeah. You have no idea the things I can do.
Especially if you keep acting like that.
You ever wonder how some people get themselves in a position?
Or then you get yourself in that position.
Yeah. What do you guys like to put on your lug nuts? Oil? Never sees? Grease?
Loctite.
Loctite? Weld them on?
Those security lug nuts that then you lose the tool for.
Well, then you just take another nut and you weld onto it, and that comes right off. Don't ask me how I know.
Oh, how do you know?
I don't know. Just what I heard. Yeah, that's kind of weird, that brown.
Yeah, I told you you'd end up repainting them. And then you went around and painted all of them.
Oh, consistency. Good and tight. There's a date on here, John, now that the paint's shining. Can you see that?
No, I don't have
right
eyeballs.
I didn't bring my glasses. You read any of that?
Well, I'm gonna get the camera to look at it
What's
first,
there?
and then I'll use my
Yeah,
eyes.
there's that.
Well, that just tells you pressure, it looks like, and max RPM.
Max RPM, huh?
That's what it looks
How many
like.
max RPM can the tire turn?
I don't.
Yeah, so
I'm
anyways,
trying not to fall over. My knees are.
You could feel the wheel bearing needs a little love.
Oh, weird. It's like it's a Ford or something.
But yeah, we're gonna have to do some. I'll order some brake lines for it. Then we can spend the rest of the week trying to bleed them and fix all the rust. I don't think this is the end of the video, but if it is, thank you for watching. Comment, subscribe. Today was a rush. I apologize. You take the good with the bad. That's the way it goes. Let's step back and take a look at what we got here, John.
Let me get to the other side
We
of
got some
the
pretty cool
table.
Wildcat EXT radial LTs. Great. We went from the bias, the split whim, to these.
To the split
The
whim.
split whim. Trying to bite my tongue. It's cold out here. This is a mess. I agree with anybody who says that. This was a bigger mess. Riveted rims.
Riveted.
Yeah. Anyway,
Split
if
rims.
somebody wants those, email me. You can definitely have them for your project. You come get them. I do not deliver. Yeah, we don't know what we're doing yet still. I think next time we're going to definitely try to get that seat out, get the gas tank out, and big plans. I think I'm going to shorten the bed up before I buy a wood fork so I can actually tow a trailer with it since it doesn't dump. And I think I might just go ahead, John, and cut an inch here, 2 inch there, 2 1/4 there, whatever, to get this to plane out, and we just put this piece right back on.
You're definitely going to need new acetylene.
Yeah, I got to go buy that, but just cut that right there and it'll spread right out.
I don't know. I still think that's dumb.
You think it's dumb? You want a square?
Yeah.
You don't want it.
What?
Where's
Okay.
your Art Deco, man?
If you're gonna put square things on the bed, though, it's gonna be stupid. That's what I'm saying. Hauling stuff is just gonna be dumb.
It's kids, you know. We got to figure out who's in charge of this project. Because if it's you, then I'm gonna give you the bill, and you can do it how you want. If I'm doing it, then I'm gonna do it my way.
I'm just pointing out the dumb things.
Well, write in the comment if it's dumb or if it's artsy fartsy. I don't need an 11-foot flatbed. I don't even need I would shorten this thing up and make a cute little 6 or 8 foot flatbed. And I would love to find a 4-wheel drive unit for the front end too. Then I think I'd be cool, and I'd give it a 6-inch lift. It would be BA, man. It'd be awesome. I'd love it.
Are you planning on keeping this truck then?
No, I just wanted to build one. It'd be an off-roader, dude. We'd have a Dukes of Hazzard front bumper
But you
on
could
it.
get a cooler one to do that with.
You
This
know?
is the plan with this was to get it fixed, sell it, and then fix the 48 Ford.
Yeah. Well, I'm sidetracked easily. But I mean, this body is like, who cares? They shorten it up, put some 38 tires on it, big front end. It'd be a bogger.
Yeah, but you could just buy a truck with the 4-wheel drive under it.
I'm not gonna do it. 1-tons are hard to come by. Anyways, that's just all BS. John and me are just brain teasing you. Anyways, please subscribe. Please share. Give me the thumbs up. Let's get this thing going to where I can actually do some of my crazy ideas. Anyways, thanks for watching.
Tell us your thoughts. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See you next week.